What's growing on, gardeners? On today's 2-minute garden tip, I'm going to show you all how to pick the perfect onion. Over the years, many gardeners have asked me when is the right time to pick an onion. If you pick it too early, you sacrifice size because it could have gotten a lot bigger. But if you pick it too late, the onion will become tough and wood-like and you probably won't want to eat it. But luckily, onion plants signal to us when they are ready for harvest. The onions in this bed were transplanted about 2.5 months ago, and while the bulbs themselves are starting to form and they're looking big and nice, we know they still have more room to grow. And we know this because all of the onion greens are still standing straight up and tall, and they look very nice yet. They are not anywhere close to dying back on us. So because of that, we know we can get more time out of these onions to increase their size. But the onions in this raised bed right here were planted back in late fall. So I actually overwintered them, and they are way further along than those first onions I showed you in that other raised garden bed. The way you know an onion is ready for harvest is the tops will start falling over on you. And that is exactly what is happening to this onion right here. There's still some green left in that top, but it has collapsed. Same thing with this onion right here. This onion is in the process of top collapse. There's still lots and lots of green on it, but it's starting to flop over and we want to pull it. This onion that's back here actually runs the risk of being past its prime because the top has fully fallen over. So we need to pull all of these onions right here. If you let them go too long, this could happen. This greenery has gotten really hard and tough. So that onion down there probably is already past its prime. And this one over here, well, this is likely even worse because the top actually has completely flopped over right there, and it looks like the onion bulb itself is actually beginning to split. So we really need to pull this. You see, this is what happens when you let an onion go too long. It's actually sprouting and it's separating. So this onion that you see right here, well, that is actually past its prime. So these 3 onions right here are the ones that were perfectly flopping over. These onions are going to be excellent. This onion that sent out the big green top, well, it looks like I got it in time. And overall, that onion I think is going to be a pretty darn good onion. It's really only this one that is past its prime, but you'll see it's still perfectly edible. You probably just won't want to eat this one raw. We'll have to chop this one up and cook it. Using these simple tips, you should now know when to pick the perfect onion. Just make sure you stay on top of them a little bit more closely than I did. And that's today's 2-minute garden tip. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell to receive new video notifications, and check out our Amazon storefront and spread shop in the video description for a list of the gardening products I use and awesome custom designed apparel and other gear. Your support is greatly appreciated.